can start.
Hope I'm audible, right? Dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, a very good evening to all of you. We warmly welcome you all to the 132nd meeting of the Sri Lankan Toastmasters Club, Qatar. I'm Zaki, your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. In life, we all need a mission. Just like our missions, individual missions, our collective missions as Toastmasters is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Having said that, there are some ground rules for our online meeting today. Please name yourself, and if you are a role player, please mention your role and name. Please keep your mic mute if you are not the speaker. And please turn off your video if you are stepping out of the meeting. Please use the chat option if you need any assistance. Please keep the screen on speaker view to see the speaker. Please avoid consuming food during the meeting. Also, please note that this meeting is recording. Having explained the ground rules, it's now my duty to hand over the control and invite the presiding officer to welcome all of you and open the meeting officially. An adventurous individual, a passionate engineer by profession, an enthusiastic Toastmaster. Joined Toastmasters in 2018, held several club and area leadership positions, and finally the president for this term. None other than our president of Sri Lankan Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Fauzan. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to welcome our president Fauzan Faiz. President, control is yours.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms, for the warm, exciting introduction. Well, yeah, we all are getting the hang of it. You addressing me as the president for the first time in this club, and also calling you the Sergeant at Arms and hearing your loud voice as usual. So this time as Sergeant at Arms. So we're getting use of it, and let's have a great year ahead. As we all know that this is the first meeting of this term for this club as well. So I just want to quote from JP Morgan, an American financier, who said, the first step towards getting somewhere is to decide you are not going to stay where you are. So we have moved from the last term into a different dimension. And obviously, as the club grows, we aim to be a better version of the club. So the membership is growing, the club is growing, and we have many resources within the club. So this is the 132nd meeting of Sri Lankan Toastmasters Club. Let's aim high and let's go big within this term itself. I will not take too much of time as we have a packed agenda, although we have some last minute alterations in the agenda. And to call upon that, I will obviously ask our TMOD, and TMOD, that's the Toastmaster of the day for today, is Toastmaster Rausan. And yeah, Toastmaster Rausan, just give me a moment. Yeah, he is from a nostalgic town from called Varipattan, Chennai, and which is the eastern part of Sri Lanka. He is a qualified chartered accountant and works as an internal audit manager. He believes that reading and running will make someone more sharpened. And I believe he will stick to his words and run this meeting amazingly. So please bring all the hands together to welcome our Toastmaster Day, Toastmaster Rausan. Over to you.
Thank you, Mr. President, for the warm introduction. Our Toastmasters and guests, a very good evening to all of you. I'm truly honored to be the Toastmaster of the day this evening. The theme for today's meeting is New Beginning. Does anyone have knowledge about the process of an aircraft takes off from the ground? Does anyone have? Yes, since everyone is flying, right? During the takeoff, an aircraft consumes a substantial amount of fuel as the engine operates at its maximum power. Moreover, the level of friction experienced in this stage is considerably higher than flying. Can anyone relate this takeoff scenario to our club meeting today? The aircraft taking off scenario, right? Can anyone relate the scenario with this today's meeting?
I think club meetings will only take off. It will not go down.
It will go to one specific goal. Okay.
No, I think what
Absolutely.
he's trying to tell is because of the summer, a lot of people are out of the country, and we were finding people to have the meeting without cancelling. So it is a huge, I mean, try or to have the
exactly.
meeting today.
Yeah, that also.
We are going to achieve heights. We're going to
Yes. Yes, exactly. That also. And this is the first meeting organized by Nick appointed of Sri Lankan Toastmasters Club for the term 2023 and 24. This is the first meeting for us. Okay, undoubtedly, this meeting will serve us as a takeoff and as a new beginning for our club for this term. Like, how many times we begin a good habit like exercise, meditation, healthy eating? After a few days or week, it's only become a real hazard. Habits are challenged to change because many people try to change them in the wrong way, or they try to change the wrong things. If you find we struggle to change a habit, the problem isn't us, it is our system. When discussing new beginnings, they are often associated with creating new habits. And when we delve into the subject of habits, we cannot ignore the book called Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. I would like to share some proven system that will help us to change our habit and take our life to new heights throughout this session. Like, small habits can have a big difference in our life. For instance, eating a slice of pizza certainly won't make us unhealthy. However, if we eat a slice of pizza every night for dinner, then we likely see a change in our weight over the course of our year. This is the power of small habit. Similarly, thinking 30 minutes of yoga class one day won't immediately change our shape, but it's the small habits over time that compound into major results. Let's get into today's business. Ladies and gentlemen, today's meeting will be happen in 4 sessions. The first session will be a round robin session. Second one is prepared speeches. Third is table topic, and finally the evaluation session. Today I have an energetic team of role players to help me out with this meeting. The first role player today is grammarian. Today's grammarian is Toastmaster Amri. Toastmaster Amri, he is from Sri Lanka, Kandy. He's a chartered marketer, bachelor in business administration, and avid traveler and loves reading. Grammarian, can you please explain me your role today?
Dear Toastmaster of the Day and fellow Toastmasters, a very good evening to all of you. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any misuses of the English language as well as any outstanding uses. As grammarian, it is my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is optimistic. The definition of the word is hoping or believing that good things will happen in the future. Examples of using the word is she is optimistic about her chances of winning a gold medal. She ended her speech on an optimistic note. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. I will give a word of the day report and grammatical usage report when called upon during the meeting. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, grammarian, for introducing the word of the day. I would like to encourage all members to use the word of the day as much as you can, so that we can improve our vocabulary. The second role play for today is our counter. Today's our counter is Toastmaster Razin. Toastmaster Razin is an IT infrastructure and security manager by profession. He is passionate about delivering productivity, efficiency, and improving customer satisfaction by using cutting-edge information technology solutions. He is a Master of Business Administration, PG in Strategic Management and Leadership, PG Cloud Computing. Living in Doha for last 16 years with his family and 3 kids. His hobbies: camping, adventure, traveling long distance, off-road driving. Our counter, can you please explain your role today?
Yeah. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, you are.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day and fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guest. Good evening to all of you. At Toastmasters, we strive to speak as clearly and effectively as possible. And one of the ways to do that is to eliminate use of filler words. So the purpose of the R counter is to note words and sound used as crush or post fillers by anyone who speaks during the meeting. So my duty as R counter is to listen carefully for verbal distractions such as you know, and so, but, and other filler sounds and words. So I'll keep track of those repeated words like the, and, I. Lastly, I will keep track of distracting long pauses. So at the end of the meeting, I will present my report when I asked by the general evaluator. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, our counter. Ladies and gentlemen, be cautious with your use, who's, and owns. The third role player for today's meeting is the listener. Today's listener, Toastmaster, is a finance professional working in Qatar since its early years. Believe and advocate on continuous learning and knowledge sharing. Apart from the work, he loves to play football. Listener, can you please explain your role today?
Thank you for that introduction, Toastmaster of the Day. Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, good evening. It is said, be a good listener. Your ears will never get you in trouble. As a listener, my role today is to listen and to get comfort that everyone is listening. To do this, I will note down points and ask questions at the end of the session to ensure everybody is listening actively. I am optimistic that everyone will be a good listener today. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, listener, for explaining your role today. The fourth role player for today's meeting is the timer. Today's timer is Toastmaster Sifas. Sifas has been in Qatar for 5 years and currently works as a digital leader almana. He loves business and advertising and is a football fanatic. He lives by the motto, to dare is to do. Timer, can you please explain your role today?
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, very good evening to all of you. As timer, my duty is to record the time for the entire meeting, including prepared speeches, table topic speeches, and speech evaluations. As this is my first time as a timer, so I'm quite optimistic for this meeting as a timer. So when the speaker reaches the minimum allotted time, my background will change to green. When the speaker reaches the midpoint of the allotted time, my background will change to amber. And when the speaker reaches the maximum allotted time, my background will change to red. If you speak under time or over time by more than 30 seconds, you will be disqualified and are not eligible for the awards. For Pathways Level 1 projects, the allotted time is 5 to 7 minutes. Table topics is 1 to 2 minutes, and the evaluator's report timing is 2 to 3 minutes. I will report qualifying times when called upon throughout the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Timer, for explaining your role today. With that, I would like to call our President again, Toastmaster Fauzan Faiz, since he has just opened the meeting.
Thank you, TM Modi. Sincere apologies to all. As the new term begins, the new beginnings have begun. I have been overwhelmed at this one. However, being optimistic, it's never too late. Let us officially open the meeting. So I declare meeting number 132 open, and I have already introduced the TM Modi, who has already introduced the role players. Please go ahead with the agenda. And I'm sorry for this. At least I remember now. I'm being optimistic. Let's move forward. TM Modi, you can go ahead with the agenda. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Before we move to the next session, let's talk about the habit loop. There are generally 4 stages in habit loop. Cue, craving, response, and reward. Cue, craving, response, and reward. It goes like this. You work on a problem or a presentation or even TO mode script for the meeting. Then you get tired or you're bored. This is the feeling of boredom is the cue. You feel the need to entertain yourself, which is your craving. The response, what you do, pull out your phone and check your social media. That is your response. And the reward is that little teeny bit of distraction and entertainment you got by pulling your phone. That is the reward you got. Sounds familiar, right? Can anyone give some more example in habit loop? The first one is cue, second craving, and the third one response and the reward. If anyone can come and give any scenario in this loop. You're feeling tired or something, then that is your cue. Then you want to entertain yourself, that is your craving. Then you take up your phone, that is your response. Then you get some entertainment in the phone, that's the reward. Okay, I will give one example. The same. Your phone buzzes with new text message. That's the cue. Then what do? You want to learn the content of the message. That is the craving. Then how you respond? You grab your phone and read the text message. That is your response. Then you satisfy your craving by reading the message. That's the reward you get. The same way, I will give another example. You smell a donut. So when you walk around the street, you're smelling the donut. It's tasty, right? Then that is the cue. Then the craving, you begin to crave a donut. You want. That's the craving. Then how you respond? You go to the shop and buy and eat. That's the response. And what's the reward you are getting? You satisfy your craving to eat donut, and buying, that is your buying and taste is, that is the reward. Okay, let's move to the next session in the agenda, which is a round robin session. Today's round robin session will be conducted by Toastmaster Salman Hilmi. A Toastmaster since 2019 and an educator by passion, founding CEO of Reading International School in Sri Lanka, a qualified professional working in Qatar. He is passionate about education and likes to educate and coach people. He is passionate about education. He loves traveling, photography, and one more thing, he is a trained kickboxer. Toastmaster Salman Hilmi, the virtual screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Rausan. Good evening, all optimistic Toastmasters today. Premierian, please count that word, okay? Now, our word of the day is optimistic, and we have a very nice theme, new beginning. So round robins, we done this 2 years ago in our club, and we are reinventing it. So this is all about, I mean, many of you might know. People who do not know about this, can you just raise your hand? Good, thank you. And Toastmaster Zaki and Razeen, can you please switch on your camera? Good. Now this round robin session, Zaki, I'm still waiting for you. Good. So this round robin session is a 30-minute refresher session for all of us. So be optimistic. This is all about just, relaxing our muscles, not here, your muscles in your mouth, so that, you can prepare yourself for the better session, which is the prepared speeches and the table topics, right? So what happens is I will start with a statement and I will time here for 30 seconds, right? Host, you have to help me here or make me the co-host so that, I can mute them exactly at 30 seconds.
You are already co-hosts.
Thank you. So what will happen is I will make a statement exactly at 30 seconds.
Ronald Master, for this session, I believe everybody can participate, right? So there won't be for this session there won't be a timer. I'm correct. You will do the timing yourself, right?
Yeah, I will do it.
Okay, so timers you can participate, and for this session you can.
I will time it myself and I will stop. I will mute them.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. So what will happen is, let's say I will make a statement, and let's say at the 30th second I use a word grow. So that will be the word for you, the person whom I will be pointing out, because I will go according to the persons I see in my screen. So the next person will start with that word, grow. And then you will start with that and speak for 30 seconds. Wherever you stop, which word, the next person whom I point out will start with that. I hope you get that point. In Tamil, we call it patukubatu, something like that. Something similar to that. Yeah, fine. Great. So shall we start? New beginnings. Let me time first. New beginnings are the chapters of life where hope reigns supreme. They grant us the chance to shed old skin, break free from limitations, and embrace the unknown. It's a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and growth, where we write our stories and paint vibrant futures. Yes. So the word is futures. Toastmaster Shija.
Future.
Yeah.
Our future depends on the decisions we take. If the decisions we take are appropriate and recent enough to control and to guide us with proper resilience and a proper vision, we are sure to achieve our goals which we had only planned. And a plan becomes a goal only if you start implementing it with fervent eagerness, preparation, and discipline. Unless you are disciplined in your thoughts and in your work, you cannot reach.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shija. I think your last word was unless. Unless, right?
Heights.
No, you cannot reach. You cannot reach.
Height.
Height, okay. Toastmaster Fauzan, height.
Okay, I will use the word height, so there are no issues. I just have a clarification. At 30 seconds, as Toastmaster Sampath said, the word was reach. So
Okay.
maybe her statement.
Okay, then go ahead with reach, please.
Yeah, her statement was at height, but that's okay. But the 30 seconds.
Okay, boss. Let's go with reach.
Okay, let's go. Let's keep it uniform for everybody. Okay, at 30 seconds.
Still not starting. Yeah.
Okay, reach for the stars. That is one thing we all have to aim for. It may be in any field, in any plan we have, as even our previous speaker Toastmaster Sija has mentioned. You can have goals, but we can only make it successful when you start implementing them. But to make goals also, you always reach for the stars. That is to dream big, be ambitious, and then plan your activities and your day. So I would always say as a habit, be optimistic and reach for the stars. Is there something done or?
No.
Okay, I can talk. Fine. Reach
Okay,
for your
stars.
goal.
Stars. Yeah. Next is Toastmaster Rausan, stars.
Stars. Is it the stars on the sky or the stars?
Yeah,
You know,
whatever star you feel.
okay, I feel like stars in the sky. I mean, in the sky, because we always seeing and aiming those stars. You know, when we cannot finish anything or we could not done anything, we usually compare. There is not the star in the sky. Still, we can go far or something like that. Let's say then. We can use in other way also. We can see most of the stars in the so now in the screen. I can see most of the stars. Then I am trying to.
Thank you. Next is Toastmaster Shifa's most.
Okay, most. So what we do, what we do.
You have to start with most.
Okay. Most of the
mostly, it's okay. You can use an adverb also. Okay, I'll come to you back. Come back to you.
Okay.
Toastmaster Navanit, we would like to start with that most.
Sure. Mostly in Toastmasters, we want to develop our communication and leadership skills. But now I am witnessing we can improve the creative skills in the different way of round robin as well. So it's not a mostly maintained pattern, but still it's very creative and engaging. It's proving your leadership skills in different creativity and
Thank
different.
you. Creativity. Toastmasters first. Can I come back to you now? Creativity.
Yes. Creativity is what has brought us most of what is there in this world. Everything that we see in terms of technology, in terms of art, in terms of design, has been the creativity of someone. The phone that we use now is the creativity of someone who envisioned something, who looked ahead, who thought ahead of others, thought different, and through this creativity, thinking something that is out of the
Thank
box,
you.
that is
This. Toastmaster Sampath. This.
This or
This. THIS.
speak our improve our skill if you use in the round robin session, and always try to use the word of the day in the round robin session when you are speaking, because round robin session is introduced to Toastmaster to quickly think and speak whatever, because as a Toastmaster we have to always to be with the people. When one make some statement, you need to give the count argument. Here, other than Sita also the big lawyer here, other than
Thank
all
you.
the.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sampath. Toastmaster Rifkan. Statement.
Statement of the day started with being beginning of a new era. So on that, I think the round robin also started kind of a motivational tone. So we have to continue the journey this year with a motivational and optimistic attitude towards the current year and the years coming.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Seems like you have timed it exactly. Toastmaster Zaki coming.
Sorry, coming days are crucial. You know why? It is summer. It's a high peak of summer. So I would recommend everyone drink lots of water, be energetic, be healthy, and be satisfied with your life. What I mean is this time that we have reached to a news that this summer is going to be very crucial, especially in Middle East.
Okay, thank you. You started it coming and you are going now. My screen changed. Yes, Razin. Toastmaster
Yes.
Razin. Going is your word.
Okay. Going to Middle East is one of the favorites. It has become a favorite destination for most of in Sri Lankans, right? But it has to be changed. Actually, the reason why is, the job market has becoming very challenging, and finding jobs and surviving in Middle East, especially for a long time, is becoming very challenging day by day. The reason why most of the Middle East, they are finding to give the job opportunities most of the time for their own
citizens. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Toastmaster Amri. Citizens.
citizens of Qatar are really nice people. I've come across many Qataris. They've always been so kind to me, and they are one of the most generous people in the world. Whenever there is an issue on the other part of the world, they are the one who would come forward first and reach out to the vulnerable people to help out with financial aids and also many other forms of helps. So I think
Thank you. Thank you very much. And finally, our final last round robin speaker is Toastmaster Kamil. Forms. Forms.
Forms, huh?
Yeah. Form, F-O-R-M. Form or forms in plural.
Is it application form?
Whatever.
Okay. Good evening. Forms. I can remember our first mock-up meeting in 2017, April 22nd. Because at the middle of the meeting, our sponsoring Toastmaster Club, Smedley Club, Toastmaster of the Day, was talking about forms. I was thinking, what is this? We came for a Toastmaster meeting and he's talking about forms. So he distributed about 40 forms to all.
Thank you very much. So I believe everyone had a refreshing session now. And so let us keep the same spirit and be optimistic. So we have better sessions coming ahead, prepared speeches and table topics. Let us all participate. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Salman Hilmi, for the exciting and creative session. Most of us now only got to know that there's a session like this in Toastmasters. Thank you for the session. Before we move to the prepared speeches session, let's learn how to use the learn loop to form some healthy habits. There are 4 stages. Like make the cue obvious and make your craving attractive and make your response easy and satisfying the reward. When you get these words, it's probably you will not understand. Just let me give some example to understand this very well. Like make the cue obvious. All of us during the New Year, we all go to some new resolution, like starting an exercise or going to the gym or something like that. Then after some time, after some day, we left that habit. There are some strategies we can use to keep that habit forever, like habit stacking. You might know this before. Attaching a new habit to an already existing habit. Like, for instance, you already have the habit of coming back to home from your work, right? With that habit, you can attach the exercise on top of that. So getting into the car become your cue to head to the gym or exercise place. Then another technique is creating visual cues. Like the visual cues can bring the attention to your desired habit, like putting out your exercise clothes, sneakers, good night before. So you can see those things once you wake up. The another strategy is creating a plan. Instead of telling you're going to do exercise more often, say specifically, you will do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I had one experience from Toastmaster Sampath regarding attending the Toastmaster meeting. Our Sri Lankan Toastmaster Club meeting will be on every second and fourth Wednesday. And what he did, he allocated the Wednesday of the month, I mean first, second, and third, and fourth, for Toastmasters meeting. He allocated like first and third Wednesday for another club meeting. It means when Wednesday come in the evening, he will automatically go to Toastmasters meeting without thinking much, something like that. In my experience, as you know, I'm a runner, endurance runner. I usually do my running routine in early morning. It means with the Fajr prayer, after the Fajr prayer. The Fajr prayer habit I already have, then I attach this habit with that. This way, I make the habit stacking. For that, what I will do in the night, I will put my clothes, shoe, watch, and hydration pack visible in close to my bed. This is how I create the visual cues on top of that. On top of that, what I will do, I'm always with the running plan for one quarter. For every quarter, I will make a running plan, big chart, then I will tick those things. This is how I will create the plan for that. Then I keep that habit forever. Let's move to the prepared session now. Ladies and gentlemen, the most awaited session, the prepared speeches. And today we have a single dynamic and aspiring speaker with us. Our first speaker for today, Toastmaster Sija Anis. Toastmaster Sija Anis will be delivering her project, Manage Connections Through Networking, Level 3 under the pathway of Presentation Mastery. The evaluator today is Toastmaster Fauzan. Toastmaster Fauzan, would you please read her project objective?
Good evening all once again. Toastmaster Sija, as mentioned, is doing her level 3 elective project of Pathways. And the purpose of this project is for her to develop and practice a personal strategy for building connections through networking. The purpose of this speech is for her to share some aspect of her experience throughout networking. I wish my target speaker good luck and hope to hear an inspiring speech. Back to you, Dear Modi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fauzan, for explaining the objective of this speech. Toastmaster Sija Anis is a lawyer person with 31 years of rich and varied experience. Practiced 21 years in High Court of Kerala and the past 10 years working the legal retainer of many companies. Also running a legal advisory firm and with her husband, Toastmaster Anis Karim, who also is a lawyer. She is blessed with 3 kids, 2 boys and girls. Toastmaster Sija, your network is your network. Your network is your network. Toastmaster Sija. Please give a big round of applause for Toastmaster Sija.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Toastmaster of the Day. Networking is not about collecting contacts. It is about planting relationships. Good evening, President Toastmaster, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters. Networking is a powerful catalyst for success in the legal profession, serving as a gateway to endless opportunities. By building meaningful connections, lawyer, that is basically me as a lawyer, can expand my client base and gain valuable reference. Building a strong network allows me to showcase my expertise, my experience. So as a lawyer, demonstrate my value, my skills, and my talents, and establish myself amongst my clients as a trusted legal advisor. As I nurture these relationships, satisfied clients can, or rather may, refer me to their contacts, thus leading to a steady stream of new clientele. With this, then how to increase my clientele? That too in Qatar, which is a foreign country to me. With this devout objective in my mind to increase my clientele, I joined Business Networking International, otherwise known as BNI. BNI, as if none of you knows, it's a global networking organization that is spread out in 77 countries all across the world, with over 10,000 and odd chapters all across the world, with more than 200,000 millions of members in BNI. BNI as a networking organization helps businessmen to build and expand their professional connections. It provides a platform for me as well as other members to connect with other professionals and business owners. We have weekly chapter meetings in BNI. In these weekly chapter meetings, we can interact with like-minded business professionals from diverse industries, whereby fostering relationships and generating potential business referrals. One of the key activities of BNI is referral generations. The vision of BNI is to help its members increase their business opportunities through a structured, positive, and professional referral marketing program that enables them to build long-term, meaningful relationships with quality business professionals. While joining BNI, I had specific goals in mind, such as expanding my client base, forging strategic partnerships, or gaining insights into a particular legal niche. Identifying these objectives provided me a framework for my networking efforts and guided me towards the right connections. It steered me into the proper path, rather the right path. As a corporate lawyer, I believe I possess unique set of talents, strengths, and skill sets, such as legal expertise, negotiation skills, research capabilities, or advocacy prowess that can benefit businessmen and general public. I having unique set of skills and knowledge I could bring to the table, which could help the fellow chapter members and business owners. By recognizing the value I bring, I can position myself as a resource offering strategic legal advice, helping them to represent in litigations, and also assisting them in debt recovery. I believe with the current market in Qatar, lots and lots of monies is there outstanding in the market, with people not able to recover them through the regular mode. And all of you know, resorting to litigation is a time-consuming and expensive affair here in Qatar. So there also I can assist the members, chapter members, through this mode, through this skill set of mine. Now, networking is the number one unwritten rule of success in any business. While attending the chapter meetings, I could understand that I could devise a strategy whereby I can get chance to explain what am I and what is my skill sets and how I can be of assistance by chapter members. But for the knowledge of all, networking is not about, networking is about forming relationships and not about hunting. There is this principle where it is all about you need to have a positive outlook, rather an optimistic outlook where you do not take the benefits alone. You need to be a giver. The philosophy of BNI is summed in 2 words: givers gain. That is, if they help you to get business, you also help them to get business. So around this philosophy is the basic framework of BNI built on. So my humble request to all of you is that if you want to succeed in your business, you need to plan relationships. You need to plan connections. For that, you need to have a platform where you can build this networking exercise. And of course, Toastmasters is also a platform where you don't only get the chance to build your oratory skills on personal development, but also it's a very great platform to build your network. Networking provides us a platform to showcase our expertise and highlight our skills. So let us embark on this networking journey together. Your network is your network. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sija, for the informative and the inspiring speech. And we learned a lot about the value of the network, the worth of the network. Thank you so much. Can we have a minute of silence for our members to write down their feedback or evaluation on the Toastmaster Sija's?
So we'll give the big round of applause to her. She delivered the good speech.
Before we move to the table topic session, I would like to share some more techniques to form a new healthy habits, like temptation bundling. Like habits are attractive when associate them with the positive feelings. Like when you do exercise, you listen your favorite music, right? Or when you do spin bike or something like that, watching Netflix, this kind of thing will make interest for your, for your exercise. I usually listen motivational audios during my long run, even for 1 hour, 2 hours. I will put my headset and listen those, then I forgot everything. The habit automatically will be created when you apply temptation bundling technique. Then one more technique is reduce the friction, like decrease the number of steps between you and your habit. Like if you want to do some exercise or go to the gym, if you select a place which is far from your home, sometimes you will feel bored. Otherwise, you might feel that you don't have time to go there. Instead of doing that, if you select the place which is near by your home, it's very easy to do the exercise or whatever the new habits. You can apply these techniques for whatever habits you want to create. The other techniques like 2 minutes rule. Like you start very simple. For example, if you want to form a new habit, like reading a book, to form that habit, instead of reading the whole book, just read 1 page. This will make you very simple, then easy to adopt that habit. Like doing 30 minutes of yoga becomes like take out your yoga mat and just start, something like that. study any subject, instead of thinking about to open the book, just open the single page. By breaking down the habits into simple steps, you make that habits easier to form, which means you will be more likely to form into long-term habits. Let's move into the interesting part of the session, which is the table topic session. Think on your feet and speak of your cards. Today's table topic master is Toastmaster Sri Ahmed. Toastmaster Saki Ahmed is a finance professional working as an accountant in Qatar for nearly 8 years. His hobbies: exercise, hiking, reading. He's married with one daughter. He's new to the club. He's not new now. He's already passed 1 year now, more than 1 year, right? He joined Toastmasters to improve his public speaking. Toastmaster Zaki Ahmed, the virtual screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. I hope you didn't read what I said in my introduction. Anyways, all the members, once again, very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the best 15 minutes of any Toastmasters meeting, which is table topics. As you all know, table topics is all about answering unrehearsed questions. It's going to be interesting. You don't know the question or what is the objective you're going to talk about. Having said that, for the benefit of guests, I will be posting one question or I'll be showing one picture to you. So you have to speak on that particular objective for within 1 to 2 minutes. If you are less than 1 minute or if you are more than 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you will be disqualified. So any volunteers? If not, I can pick, which will be definitely Toastmaster Kamil. Can you?
Yes.
Yeah. Host, can I share the screen? Okay, thank you. Toastmaster Kamil, can you select one number?
Number 8.
Can you see the picture?
Yes.
You're going to talk about this picture. Thank you, Toastmaster Kamil.
Dear Toastmasters, guest, especially table topic master, good evening to you all. In my opinion, when I see the picture, it came to my mind, it's a kind of a office meeting. We all know every day we are having meeting. Mid-management and above, they are spending most of the time with the meeting. I can remember when I was in Sri Lanka working for a construction company 15 years, our company wanted to obtain ISO. So every day we have a meeting. So some people are telling, what is this? We are not working. But after obtaining the ISO, everybody understood these meetings are very useful. In the meetings, we discuss a lot of things. We finalize things. We take decision. Then we implement. So all in all, these meetings are very important, even though low-level employees are against these in the company. Without a meeting, you can't share the ideas. You cannot give your opinions. So finally, this kind of meeting will give a good results for the company. As well as after ISO, we got a lot of inquiries, a lot of jobs, and company also went next level like a grade A. So meetings are very important for a corporate world. Thank you, topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kamil, explaining about the office and the meetings. Any other volunteers who would like to participate?
I think Rifkan raised the hand earlier.
Sorry, I didn't notice. Toastmaster Rifkat. Let's go for the second one. Yes, Toastmaster Rifkat.
Number 2.
You see the picture?
I think this I can relate easily. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, good evening. So for the past 1 week, I was breaking my head and thinking what I will do for my icebreaker. I haven't started my icebreaker for the almost now for the last 3 months since I joined. So I was thinking what to tell an icebreaker. Sometimes it feels like it's very easy to do an icebreaker, but when it comes to yourself, you have a lot to say. To curtail that or to contain that within 5 minutes is the biggest challenge. So I had almost, I think, thinking of an outline for a couple of weeks, and I have almost changed it 3 to 5 times now. So now I am confused today. I was supposed to give the speech, then I thought it is better to do it physically. Then I decided not to do today because it's better to do physically so that I can have an interaction with all the participants. Then now my challenge is whether I will change again, because I had set my mind for some outline. Now again, I think I may change a bit because I have more time now for the next physical meeting. Over to you, Table Talk Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rifkan. My advice is to do an icebreaker, because I did my icebreaker and I took more than 1 year and I realized it's a mistake. Yeah. So any other volunteers? Toastmaster Salman. Toastmaster Salman, can you choose one?
Number 5.
You see the picture?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Once again, that picture relates to all of us. Is the Sri Lankan airport, Bandar Naik International Airport. My first, even though I came out of Sri Lanka for employment, that was on 10th of January 2010. I went to Maldives, but before that I have flown many times. But you know, one interesting incident which I still remember, some of my friends still make fun of me, is that I got a secondment to Maldives, PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers. And that was the time the Sri Lanka had this, in 2010, the second election, where Mahinda Rajapaksa won and he's contesting again. And unfortunately, we took a turn through Kandy, the main route. And I just managed to go to the airport 45 minutes before the flight, and I missed the flight. Then after 2 days, I went back again because it's a Maldivian airline, not Sri Lankan as well. So it doesn't operate every day. After 2 days, I went to Maldives, and the first question, the resident director of PricewaterhouseCoopers, Mr. Jatin Bhatrai, how can you miss the flight, man? We miss buses, no problem, but you missed the flight. But that was a very interesting incident to me, which made me, plan things. And, even now, what I do is, let's say, for example, I go for an interview. The previous day, if I don't know the place, I go first check the route, how long it takes, and make a plan properly so that I know how to plan my time and go back for a real incident. So this place really taught me a lesson. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Salman. Any others? Toastmaster Sampath,
Yes.
please.
Number 7.
Yes. Can you see the picture?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Holiday. What a futuristic topic. But unfortunately, I don't have a holiday destination. But I am planning for a holiday. I believe everyone needs a holiday. But the thing is, with our office arrangement, and maybe a lot of people aware, because I got the permanent resident in Qatar for now. So because of that, I have to take my holidays in Qatar. Not I am unable to go to my country to have a holiday. But these days I am dreaming, because September 2nd, my family, hoping inshallah they are coming to Qatar for the very first time. So these days I am planning my holiday. I 1 month how to stop the Toastmaster activity holidays, because a lot of my colleagues, my fellow Toastmasters said you should take a break from the Toastmasters and enjoy the family. Because in every person in life need a change, need refreshment, because it will give an optimistic to think the future. And these days, because of even yesterday also I am checking the hotel price. I have a dream. One day stay one hotel, next day I go to Banana Island, other day I have to go to Intercontinental or Coach Tower Hotel with my family, but I don't know about the budget. No, if you any Toastmasters having very low offers for the hotels, please give to me. I hope to use that opportunity, because and I want to give my family holiday, and I want to take myself years, and I need to enjoy real holiday and real experience and real exposure. And I hope I can, from that holiday, I can make hundreds of speeches to and share with you. Or you able to be faster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sampath. All the best for your holidays. Timer, can we have a report, like whether we can go for another 1 or 2?
Yes, we can. We have
Okay,
seven.
Toastmaster Razim, I saw you put your hands. Yeah. Yes, please.
3.
Sorry?
Number 3.
Yeah. Can you see?
Yeah. Right.
Go ahead, please.
Able Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters and welcome guest. Good evening to all of you. Friends, I believe we all have friends, right? So there's no one in this world who does not have a friend. Without a friend, the life is so boring. But it's important whether we have a good friend or a friend or a bad friend. Normally, a friend cannot be a bad person, obviously, but there could be a situation where they seems to be friends, but they are not an actual friend. So a friend is a person who always share the good thing and the bad things or whatever happens in the life, and he will always be with us when we are in a good situation or a bad situation. So we can come to know who is the real friend of in our life is when we are really in a trouble or when we are in a really in a difficult situation. So that's the time we can be able to identify the real face of the friends who are our true friends. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Azim. That was interesting. I believe we can go for one more. Who wants to be that lucky person? Toastmaster Amri. Please choose one, Amri.
Number 1.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. When I look at that pic, I just remember the statement, Mafi Fulus, no money. So most of us are out of our beloved countries, away from our family, is because to earn those precious reals, isn't it? So while we try our best to increase our bank balance, we should not forget that life is more than money, more than accumulating wealth. One thing that gives purpose to my life is Toastmasters. Once I joined Toastmasters, I was able to identify a lot of hidden talents that I had and also build an amazing network. So I was able to build almost 60 to 70 separate, acquaintances, I would say 60 to 70 acquaintances from Qatar. That was only because of Toastmasters. Had I not joined Toastmasters, then I'd only have I'd only be mingling with my office staffs and my family members in Qatar. So Toastmasters has opened various pathways to me, and I've identified new purposes in my life. Yeah, thank you. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
Toastmaster Amri, Mafi Fulus. Hope you all enjoyed this session.
Table Topics Master, I think we have time for one more.
You can go for one more. Thank you, timer. Any others? Toastmaster Navneet. Shall we go? Please choose on Toastmaster Navneet.
We'll go for the 4.
Can you see the picture? Please go ahead, Toastmaster.
It remembers my schooling. When we are the little, we doesn't know what is a good and what is a bad, and we are just keep engaging with our teachers, like cheerful what they saw in the picture. So the same thing happening here as well. We have a wonderful learning platform. We are very enthusiastic to learn like the same manner what the picture is shown, and we are very eager, and I want to do something. The self commitment and self taking the role play, that is the way, without any hesitation, without any good or wrong. We are involving on that, and we are going together in the Toastmasters platform as well. So it's a similar way. It's remind my childhood, and without worrying about any hesitation, any things, and learning never stops. I'm ready for that, like that, the same kid. Or to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Navneet. Timer, it's done.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for participating and giving me a support. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Zaki for the exciting table topics. Folks, we have now come to the final session of today's meeting, the evaluation session. Today's general evaluator is Toastmaster Navaneet. He's an IT professional, nature lover who wants to support nature. Toastmaster since 2014, IPP of Oryx Communicators Club have taken all the club officers roles except secretary roles. Successful club coach for KMCC Club. Current president of Kurichi Tamil Toastmaster Club. First step to Solvender Mantra. Division G Language Coordinator. District 116 Club Retention Co-Chair. Please help me to welcome Toastmaster Navaneet with a big round of applause. Toastmaster Navaneet, the virtual screen is yours.
Thank you very much for such a wonderful introduction, Toastmaster of the Day. Dear fellow Toastmasters and members and past Division G Director and experienced Toastmaster Kamil, good evening to you. Today, we are witnessing the wonderful meeting. Overall, it's excellent and we are really enjoying that. So before continuing my role, I would have my supporting role players for the day for the speech evaluation and the role other role players report. So before I would like to go for the speech evaluation, I didn't get the introduction of Fauzan. Fauzan, I know very well him. We are working together last 2 years in the Toastmasters. Wherever we are stuck, he was in BP education. And especially in the Corona period, without Fauzan, entire district doesn't get the benefit of this. He is the most probably host of all the contest. Personally, he's a good friend, and I think due to the personal reason, he was take a little break. I'm very happy he's come back and doing the great job for the Toastmaster. Fauzan, please evaluate the speech of the first speaker.
Thank you, General Letter, for having made that in situ introduction about me. I believe since I was already introduced by Sergeant Arms and since my members already know something about me, I wasn't expecting an introduction from you. But anyway, you spoke from your heart and it really meant a lot. So we all have this connection which we had in the past. Let's move forward from that. Coming back to my evaluation timer, you can start for now. Toastmaster Sija, my target speaker. I was speechless, honestly. It was a well-crafted, informative speech, and I was, from the time you started, you kept on going. I'm like, okay, the purpose, in the evaluation form, there's a message to the evaluator, which mentions that the member should not redeliver what is learned in the pathways base camp, the module, but you had crafted something out of the box or out of the moon, or out of the world, out of the solar system, which you had gained, which you had spoke from your personal and professional experience. This is what this whole the whole speech is about. Crafting your speech, you had excelled in it because you had given from your personal experience. You redefined the word called networking. You mentioned granting relationships. You spoke about an organization where you are a part of, the business network. I think business network. I don't know what I start
Networking for. International.
International. There you go. So you had spoken that. During your speech, I was waiting. Okay, when are you going to talk about Toastmasters? I was waiting and waiting. At last, you nailed it. So you had connection. You had given connection to all of your networking perspective, irrespective of your personal or even your professional experience. So this sums up your perfectly crafted speech. However, whenever you're doing a speech, there's always a space for improvement. In terms of improvement, I would say take a break. Honestly, take a break. Your speech was well crafted, but you didn't give a break for the audience to process it. As a member of the audience, I also felt it, okay, fine. Because probably as a evaluator, I was very targeting specific parts of your speech. But I believe the rest of the audience also could agree. Just give a break. You ask some questions, but also make sure you give a break for them to process it. I know this is an online meeting. Sometimes they may not answer, they may not unmute and answer it, but give it time for them to unprocess the question, even if you have the answer ready. Apart from that, your eye contact is also has maybe because since you're wearing glasses, there was a glare. It's okay since you're having spectacles is not an issue. But try to keep focus on all the members within your frame. That gives a or look at the camera more distinctly. That gives an understanding for the audience that you are looking at them and speaking to them person to person. So apart from your physical appearance and in terms of your delivery speech, well-crafted speech, and I'd really like to hear more from you. All the best. Back to you, Generator.
Thank you very much, Fauzan. Such a wonderful evaluation. You have covered the entire thing, and it's really nice you managed to have this virtual platform efficiently through the switch. And one minor recommendation from me is that some terms you are more based on your business. It's looked like I didn't understand, like a chapter member. Some terms. Apart from that, because we are speaking to the audience in the neutral manner. So when we are preparing the speech, we have to think about our common words, or maybe we can explain that kind of those things. Thank you very much. But really wonderful speech. I really enjoyed it. And Fauzan, all covered. You're blessed with the wonderful evaluator and experienced evaluator in Sri Lankan Toastmasters Club, and hope we will still motivate you personally. Meet him for the next speeches and inherit all those things. And thank you very much. And we'll go for the other role players now for the tag team. Can we have a timer report? Timer, just to quickly explain all the speaker is eligible and table topics people are eligible for that those things and how we are in the meeting.
Thank you, General Evaluator. And good evening, everyone, once again. All the speakers for today were qualified. And in terms of timing, we are on time. And yeah, so we are all good in terms of time. Thank you. Over to you.
Table topic speakers all are qualified.
Are qualified, yes.
Based on the time. Okay. Okay. Speaker also qualified.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you very much. We'll go for the counter report. Counter. Yeah, please.
General Evaluator and fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guest, here's my counter report, and the total number of filler sounds used during the meeting was 18, and the total number of words repeated during the meeting was 4, and the total number of long pauses during the meeting was 3. And if you need more details, please contact me after the meeting. And this concludes my report. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you. Thank you. The grammarian.
Yeah. Good evening to everyone once again. The word of the day was used 6 times throughout the session. Once by Toastmaster Shifaz, 3 times by Toastmaster Fauzan, and twice by Toastmaster Salman. And there were some outstanding words and phrases used by the fellow Toastmasters. So one of the statement used by Toastmaster Shija was, networking is a powerful catalyst. And there was another one again, it was, let us empower our network on this journey. Your network is your net worth. And Toastmaster Rauzan used a statement, reduce the friction. And Toastmaster Rifkan used an outstanding word, curtail. And also Toastmaster Rifkan used a statement, be a good listener, your ears will never get you in trouble. and there were few mistakes in the pronunciation of few words. One was pizza. Pizza was pronounced as pizza, which the correct form of pronunciation is pizza, and the word session was pronounced as session. So whenever there is double SION at the end of a word, it should be shun. So session. And that's it from my end. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much. The wonderful, detailed, and very crispy grammarian report. It's have a lot of takeaway. Thank you, Emery, for your detailed report. Now we will go for the listener. The listener, it's on. Would you have?
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and Toastmasters today. The first question from me as a listener is, what is the name of the book introduced today?
Atomic Habits.
Being optimistic, let me ask for the author's name also.
James Clear.
I have one couple of more questions. What are the 4 elements of habit loops mentioned in today's session?
Cue,
Craving, response,
craving, response,
and reward.
Yeah, this is very important. Actually, I just finished this book, Atomic Habit, a couple of weeks before. It is for a very simple double C double R. You can keep in your mind as double C double R. It's very very helpful to establish habits. Final question, very important for all of us. What is the name of the platform for business networking mentioned today?
Business Networking International.
BNI.
I think everyone made a note of it. I think maybe Toastmaster Sija will get some introduction from our session today. That's all from me as a listener. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you. We have listened properly. It's a good thing for the listeners to notice all those. Thank you very much. Please give a big round of applause to all the role players. They have done a wonderful job. Thank you, and it's their own commitment to come and take the pride of the role play and do this. And without the additional effect, it's not possible. Let me go for my role today as a general evaluation. The meeting is switched in the last minute, means today, to the online meeting, and they have informed me in prayer and all the people. That's fine. It's a very good thing, and it started little later around 7:15. 7:15, and Sergeant Toms clearly explained the mission, all those things, and explained the ground rules. He covered all. Wonderfully, he did that. It's excellent. And President, is the first meeting as a president. He has just very enthusiastic and started and everything. And he forgot to open the meeting, and he came back and he did that. It's fine. It's fine. Finally, he did that. It's wonderful. And he is, I know him. He's a very well-deserved president. And I just want to some recommendation as a friend and to him. As a president, people are waiting to your message. You have a forum. You have the pattern. So we have to deliver some motivational message in every meeting. I hope you will fulfill in future meeting and take the pride, motivate the people, convey some quote and message, and also include the information if any guest is available for the Toastmaster about what is the Toastmasters. And it's 100 years of organization. How many members, how many clubs? Just go to the dashboard and keep it that. And if any guest is available, I hope there is no guest today, no problem. If any guest is available, you can include and practice us. And TMOD, such a good job. I think I am just noticing him it's the first time. He came with the good. It's a new beginning. and he have a lot of research on that. He was trying to explain, even though something is missing on that understanding, was he tried with two example of that queue, response, reward, and with the two examples he explained more about that. That's a very nice thing. He took the engaging way of the overall session. It's a very somebody's coming forward and taking these roles and take towards the beginning of the meeting. It's very nice. And my recommendation is, please call for the applause. Applause for the role players, applause for the speakers. The motivation and engagement is very important. And today I witnessed the round robin master in the Toastmaster. Maybe it is not a derived role, but it is very creative. Round robin should be usually we take care of the TMOD himself. And today, Toastmaster Salman reintroduced in the creative way. I remembered my childhood Portugal party. Yes, as he said, it's the last word continuation. It was too much engaging with all the members. All members are engaged to speak something and something new, and it's like a kind of a mini table topics, impromptu based on the VAT. Usually it will be about the theme. The Toastmaster Day wants to engage all the people with the theme, that kind of the round robin. At least he came back, and it should be conducted in further more meetings. And so after the round robin, prepared the speeches, wonderful, and I already gave the feedback about that. And table topics, it's very difficult in the last minute. If it's converted into the online platform, I don't know how he prepared this Excel of the creativity in quick, very quick manner. Today only he informed us the online platform. He have prepared, I think he already prepared before for the physical meeting. And it's really, it's a different way he has conducted. Table topic must have conducted the table topic session, and it was very engagement and very engaged with all the people. So overall, I hope I covered all those things, and I'm very looking forward for the more efficient meeting, and really enjoyed all your meetings. It's a really the point of learning to me, as everybody have grabbed something today from this meeting, and will take to the home and develop again with the Toastmaster platform. Over to the Toastmaster platform. Thank you.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for the comprehensive evaluation. We will take note of all of your recommendation and apply in our upcoming meetings. Thank you so much. Before winding up, I would like to wind up my role with Arthur's thought. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your system. Thank you, speakers, evaluator, general evaluator, role players, and all participants for your time and exceptional contribution. With that, I would like to give the control to our President, Toastmaster Fauzan. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Over to you, Mr. President.
Thank you, TMOD, for conducting this amazing session. And a lot of things to learn, and especially pointed out by a general evaluator. Yes, it was a very enthusiastic meeting, and being very optimistic that we have to have the meeting today. We had to make some last-minute changes to go online. And as you mentioned, that all role players had delivered exceptionally very well, and they had to bring innovative and creative ways to make this meeting exciting. Yes, even though I forgot to open the meeting officially and I came back, you did make a point that even though there are no guests, it's no harm talking about Toastmasters. Yes, that is a very big learning. It actually reminds us more of Toastmasters, not just come and meet everybody, right? So just will give it a more of a Toastmaster vibe by talking about Toastmasters. As you mentioned, we can say one new thing maybe each meeting. So about his history, or about his current status, or the clubs in District 116 or internationally, we can do that. So definitely a learning this one, and definitely a lot of learnings from your evaluation, which the members can carry home today, and becomes bring it up for the coming meetings, for the upcoming meetings. For the business session, I would also remind the members of this club that Toastmasters International has also been given an exemption for the fees, which if you are renewing before 31st of July, for $45. So our VP membership and treasurer will come to you within this month, because the deadline is 31st of July. So they will reach out to you in terms of our fee structure, because there's a discount of if you had paid for the coming term, for the coming sub term, that is from the 1st of October till the 31st of March, there will be a $15 discount. So as I mentioned, our VP membership and our treasurer will come revise the fee structure, and they will put out in the group. So please stay tuned for that, so that you can avail the discount. And yeah, as mentioned that it was an amazing meeting. Having said that, our next meeting for this month, that will be the 4th Wednesday, which will fall on the 26th of July. And also members, please respond for the role for call for role players, which our VP Education Toastmaster Amri will put out to the group, so we can arrange the meeting well planned ahead, so we can have a smooth meeting as such. Thank you everyone for attending, for all the role players, the speakers, the table topic speakers, and everybody who have made this with the success. I will officially close this meeting number 132 of Sri Lankan Toastmasters Club. Okay, and post could you just help me take a photo? I already took some photos, but Zaki, you can switch on the camera. Yes, that's all. Say cheese. Are we good to go? Yeah, let me also just take.
Are we going or staying?
Okay, I have taken the photo. So yeah, the meeting is officially closed, so we can have a formal chat.
I want to thank Toastmaster Sija on behalf of Sri Lankan Toastmasters, and she took immediately deliver the speech. And I just want to share this. She's within 12 days, she completed her level 3. Please give a round of applause to her. And I want to, she's my VP here, feel as separate, but I want to thank her because she have courage. And yesterday also she delivered a speech in Vakta Toastmasters. Monday she delivered a speech at Transcend Toastmaster, and whatever the opportunity, she loved it and she delivered. My dear Sri Lankan Toastmasters, this is the live example, and I have. If you have opportunity, someone maybe due to busy, someone dropping, take that opportunity and deliver your speech and achieve your pathways, and need your all support. And thank you very much, Toastmaster Sija, and accepting my one call and deliver the great speech.
I was waiting for the president to close the meeting. Actually, I am really grateful to all of you for giving me this opportunity. Of course, it was on Sampath's invitation I came, but you also, everyone accommodated me, gave me this opportunity to speak. I'm really grateful to all of you, and I would like to invite all of you to attend our Goodwill Toastmasters meeting, which is coming on the 19th. It is a hybrid meeting. If anybody is not possible to physically attend the meeting, I would request you to come attend even online also, so that we are also motivated and encouraged with all your presence and blessings. Okay, so we are looking forward to having all of you for our meeting on 19th. Please accept this as a very personal invitation. Me, of course, my president is sitting here. In his presence itself, I extend my humble invitation to all of you Please do come, please do attend, and please make our meeting a very blessed meeting with the vibrant presence of all of you. And I am again, once again, heartfelt gratitude for all of you with great veterans like Toastmaster Kamil, Toastmaster Salman, General Evaluation Avanir, and I just loved the evaluation of the President Toastmaster of Sri Lankan Toastmasters Club. Yes, actually, I always, everybody tells that I move fast, and I acknowledge that BNI, I am very familiar with the term chapter meeting and all, but I never even in a moment thought that none of you will be familiar with that term. Actually, those are very minor things, but we should be very careful about. I take that positive feedback, I'll carry it with me, and I'll try to rectify myself. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you, CJ. As mentioned by Ezra, thank you very much for attending, and everybody else, thank you for attending, and look forward to.
Can you stop recording?
Yeah, stop it.
Yes, I stopped recording. Yes.
Oh no, it's still on. It's still on.